Assalamu alaikum students. This is the video lecture number 2 for biology ninth class week 9 task 2 and I will discuss about effects of malnutrition. An extended period of malnutrition can lead to the problems like starvation, heart diseases, constipation and obesity. Starvation is a severe reduction in nutrients and in energy intake and is the most horrible effect of malnutrition. In humans, prolonged starvation causes permanent organ damage and eventually results in death. Heart diseases are also increasing on the global level. One of the causes of heart diseases is malnutrition. People who take unbalanced diet high in fats are more exposed to the heart problems. Constipation is a malnutrition created problem. Malnutrition often leads to the situations where people cannot schedule their meal. This irregularity results in many health problems, including constipation. Obesity means becoming overweight, and it may also be due to the malnutrition. People who take food that contains energy more than their requirement and do very little physical work can become obese. Obesity is known as the mother disease and may lead to the heart problems, hypertension, and diabetes. The World Health Organization WHO estimates that within the next few years, diseases due to the malnutrition will become the principal global causes of mortality. And according to the Food and Agricultural Organization of the United Nations, more than 25,000 people die of starvation every day. On average, every 5 seconds, a child dies from starvation. Famine. Famine means the lack of enough food to feed all people living in an area. The most terrible famines of the 20th century are the Ethiopian famine and the North Korean famine. The major causes of famine are unequal distribution of food, drought, flooding, or increasing population. Famines may also be due to the problems created by humans, for example, wars and wrong economic policies. The World Food Programme WFP is the food aid branch of the United Nations. It is the world's largest agency providing food to more than 90 million people in 80 countries. The unequal distribution of food is the main cause of this malnutrition. The achievements in science have enabled human beings to produce better food in terms of quality and quantity. Today, the agricultural practices produce more than enough food than can be supplied to everyone on the earth, but due to political and administrative problems, food is not equally distributed to different regions of the world. The result is there is always surplus food in countries like America, UK, and Canada, and at the same time, people have nothing to eat in the countries like Ethiopia and Somalia. Drought. A drought is a period of time when there is not enough water to support agricultural and human needs. Drought is usually due to a long period of below normal rainfall, and it can decrease or even stop the crop yields and results in famine. Next one is flooding. It occurs due to the more than normal rainfall or due to the weak water distribution system. Rivers and canals overflow their banks and destroy the soil quality of agricultural lands. It becomes impossible to grow crops immediately after flooding. In this way, flooding may be a reason for the short-term famine. The last one is increasing population, that is overpopulation. In spite of the global increase in food production, millions of the human beings are undernourished. In the overpopulated regions of the world, large populations overuse natural resources to grow maximum food in order to meet the problems of food shortage. It leads to dry and infertile lands and depletion of resources. In such situations, crop can no longer be grown and famines result. And now it's time to discuss the home tasks for the day 2. You have to read and memorize concepts from textbook pages 153 to 156. You have to explain the problems related to malnutrition. You have to describe kwashiorkor and marasmus. What are the mineral deficiency diseases? What is the overintake of nutrient? And you have to describe the effects of malnutrition. Thank you and have a nice day.